so it's time for my September favorites. You guys know the drill. These are my favorite shows, movies, songs, beauty items. Let's go. Starting with my favorite fragrance. Okay, this is one of my favorite Twilly fragrances. And it should be your fragrance also because it's just so good. I mean, as you guys know, I'm doing like monthly favorite fragrances and I'm trying to use all my perfumes, and every month I'm trying to like dig deep with like one of them. This month, this is the one. It's pink, it's beautiful. I love the packaging. And it smells divine, okay? And it's just got like a nice edge to it. You know what I mean? Like it's floral and all that, but there's something and you're like, spicy, yummy, love it. Okay, this is a song VT has introduced me to, of course. It's called That's a Fact. It's by Yashraj and it also features Hanumankind, who is like obviously everybody's favorite right now. I am obsessed with this song, okay? We listen to it in the car all the time and it is just a really fun song. I wish I could play more of it, but I'll get a copyright strike. So Google it and hear it. Up next, we have this guy. This is Black Shampoo, okay? If you follow my vlogs, unboxing videos, this was in one of them. I had actually originally ordered this for my mom. She briefly needed to use clarifying shampoo. And honestly, I just Googled clarifying shampoo. This was the first one that popped up. I ordered it, but it was very good. I'll tell you why. Okay, so she barely used it. And then she went and colored her hair and she was like, I don't need it now, you take it back. It was lying in my, stuff, and then I took it on my trip recently because I wanted to just carry a shampoo with me, and ever since in the 2 weeks you can see I have almost finished the bottle. It is so good. If you're looking for a clarifying shampoo that gets out all the dirt, the oil, all of those things. Like on our trip, for example, we went for a massage, when they put the oil in your hair and all, which I rarely do, and normally after that it takes a couple of washes for all that to get off, right? Like you still feel like your hair is like a little oily and all. With this, just one wash, it was gone. And I just feel like it's really like if you want something that cleans the scalp and hair, if you're using a lot of hair product, like when you use wax and stuff, this is fab for that, okay? So I feel like this is going to be maybe a staple for those kind of days. Right now, I'm actually trying to strip my color because I'm going to like change my color completely. So I've been told to use a clarifying shampoo and get rid of all the pink elements from my hair. So this is amazing. Okay, favorite moment. I feel like this month for me has been really challenging. There have been a lot of really tough days, personally, professionally, like just a lot happening, like nothing like drastic, like, oh my God, my life is so tough in that sense. Just like where you're just really busy or you're just really burnt out. And like lately, I just wake up tired, that feeling like that's where I'm at. And because I'm obviously planning my Korea trip and, there's a lot happening and all of those things. And I feel for me, like the biggest stress buster is Mars, okay? Who's right now scratching, as you can hear in this video. Sir, band karo. The way he meets me, he's always so happy, and then we just sit, we talk, I give him like a few scratches, I get a few hugs from him. And lately there was this actual moment, like just yesterday, I had a really long day. I was out for about 12 hours. I came home, I was exhausted, and I heard some other bad news of a lot of people in the house being unwell, and I was just so like done, and I was like, oh my God. And then like he came and gave me the cutest hug, and I was like, okay, I'm good to go. I got this, let's go. So for me, I feel like that moment like was so special and I will remember it. And it's always the case when I'm having a shitty day, he knows, he comes, he hugs me and he's like, it's okay, I got you. And then I'm like, okay, I got this. Up next, we have the lipstick that I'm wearing. This is from Swiss Beauty. Again, this is something I ordered myself. This is the Sasti Behan of my Korean wala lip balm lipstick that I bought last year. It's a heart shape and it's just really, really cute, but it's also lovely. Like, this is the color I'm wearing is Coral Love. I just love how it's like this nice bright poppy shade. Like, after I finish this, I'm definitely going to get more of these. It's just like you know you have it's like a tick pencil where you go tick and you apply it, and it just looks great. It's affordable, and yeah, I really like this. I'm also going to be tagging all the products in the tags here and in the description for anyone that's interested. So yeah, check them out. Click on the tags as well because they are affiliate links, and yeah, I'm trying something new. So favorite movies, there are two. Actually, one I watched in the beginning of the month and one I just watched. So the first one I watched was BlackBerry. So it's all about how the BlackBerry came into play and how it, you know, like became like the must-have phone in my time as like a teenager or in my early 20s, and how the whole world switched to BlackBerry and how they kind of got stuck in time, and then, you know, now you know like how we're all Apple obsessed, but like it was just so amazing to watch in a movie format where when I watched it together and we were like, oh my god, like this was us, right? Like when, you know, people were like, oh my god, I have to get this phone, and then BBM, and how the whole world was talking on BBM, and then how suddenly it was just, you know. So it was a fantastic movie. If you had a BlackBerry, watch it. If you didn't have a BlackBerry, watch it, because this was a huge part of our lives. Then we have the new Quiet Place movie. Now, I rented this one. We just watched it as our Saturday night binge. I really enjoyed it only for the cat. Okay, there's a cat in the movie, and all through the movie, Webber and I were just like, where's the cat? Where's the cat? Where's the cat? Has the cat made it? It was all about the cat for us. So watch it for the cat. Up next, we have my favorite homegrown label. Okay, so I have a new one on my list. It's called So Fetch. My earrings are from there. They're super cute. I love their jewelry. They have really fun, quirky pieces. They're affordable. They also have some really nice belts, and I got one of them. Yeah, I really love their stuff. Like, I feel like it's got a very cutesy, quirky vibe, which is my scene when it comes to jewelry and accessories. So, love them. Okay, time for my favorite shows. First up, we have Netflix. Love is Blind UK. Okay, loved the whole season, but the reunion, wow, that was spicy. And I felt like there were so many things that I was not expecting in that reunion, and I thoroughly enjoyed the whole season. I definitely felt like UK was way better than the US right now. Like, I feel like US, everybody knows, and people are just, as I've said, coming because they want publicity. The UK crew was much cooler, I think, and I'm looking forward to more UK seasons. Emily in Paris, or should I say Emily in Rome, because most of it was in Rome. But I thoroughly enjoyed it, guys. I feel like for me, I just love to watch the show for the masala, the drama. I know it's like one of those no-brainer, like you're not thinking, you're just like, okay, it is going to work out in the end, it's not going to work out in the end. I love how they just like bounce back from their breakups in one day, and they're like, I'm good to go, I've met a new guy and I'm going to Rome, and I love all that. Like, it's just masala, it's like you're like enjoying it, and yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Favorite K-drama is Love Next Door. Loving it, and I'm loving Jung Hae in it. He's just adorable. So yeah, must watch. Then we have a K-pop documentary. Okay, so this is the KATSEYE documentary. I had no clue. Of course, I've heard their music and stuff, but I didn't know that all these girls were picked with like intensive training over a year, and they're from all different parts of the world. And the documentary was really interesting, and you really felt for these girls, because it makes you really realize that actual like K-pop trainees train for like 7 years, 8 years, sometimes 9 years, and they don't make it. Like this, I was feeling like in a year, I was like, oh my god, this girl deserves to be in the band, and you know, stuff like that. And what actually like makes the final band, like there's an X factor, there's a singer, there's the dancer, there's, you know, all of those things, and how like these music moguls actually pick people, and it was just it was like a harsh reality, but it was also like really insightful. The Perfect Couple. Now this is just a great whodunit situation, because you do not guess the killer. Whenever I watch something together between two people, you know, you keep talking and you're like, oh this one, and then eventually someone's got it. we did not get it till the fag end, and I was like, wow, okay, this is good. Like, we kept going, and literally it was Saturday, Sunday binge, and boom. So really good. Then we have Selling Sunset. Okay, so like the more I watch this show, I'm finding it unrealistic. Like, I'm like, do these people actually dress this way, go to work in real estate every single day like this? And how are they like all hating each other, and how some of them just don't come to work for really long and then suddenly they're back. So yeah, it is seeming more like a reality show now than the actual real estate bit. Like, I don't doubt that they do real estate, but I do feel like a lot of them are just there, you know, for drama. Then we have Outlast. Okay, now this is a show I did not know that it even existed. I saw season 2 in the banner, like the new thing, and I was like, chal, let's watch it. It's a reality show where people are just dropped in like this remote location in a forest in Alaska, and they survive with limited supplies, have to team up. So there's like team politics, team versus team, all that. And in the end, they like, whoever survives wins, you know, the prize money. And it is so good. I finished season 2 and I didn't even realize I was watching season 2. I thought that's the show, and I'm telling Vaibhav, I'm like, oh my god, you have to watch this. And he's like, I watched season 1, and I was like, oh, there's season 1. And then I went back and watched season 1 because it's so good. So much masala, so much drama, and like the conditions are really harsh. Like, you can see like these people are just like, you know, dropping like flies because they're like, oh, it's so cold, oh, it's so this, oh, it's so that. And yeah, it makes for a great reality show. Okay, there has to be a true crime documentary, as you know. So this one is the one I watched this month. This is The Lost Daughter Into the Fire, and it is quite chilling. Like, when you know, find out what actually happens to this poor little girl, you're like, this is just like, it's crazy. And they find out years later, and that's what's actually so scary. Like, the more true crime I watch, you know, I'm just like, oh my god, like, are we living with like people like this as our neighbors? Like, it's so daunting and so scary. But yeah, watch it. But no matter how daunted or scared or whatever I am, I can't stop watching, as you know. So I've started Monsters, which is the new docudrama that everybody's talking about. I've only done a couple of episodes, but it's really, really good. Now coming to Jio, we've had such a fantastic season of Below Deck Med. One of the best seasons so far, I have to say. I have really, really, really enjoyed this one. So good. Then we have the Real Housewives of Dubai. Enjoyed the whole season, including the reunion. I love these sit-down reunions. I live for the reunions, guys. But it's just one of my, I think of the whole Real Housewives franchise, I feel like Beverly Hills and Dubai are my favorites. So I really enjoyed this season. On Disney Plus, we have In Vogue, which is a documentary about the 90s and Vogue in the 90s. And it's just really interesting if you're someone that likes fashion, is into fashion. And you'll see a lot of supermodels. You will see like that whole time period, I think, for designers, models, like it was just so iconic in the fashion industry. And to kind of see it through this, you know, perspective of Vogue in the 90s, because I think that's when it actually was like at its peak. It's just really interesting, and I thoroughly enjoyed the whole documentary. On Prime Video, we have the Grand Tour finale, the last one after all these years. I think like it's one of those that you have to watch, and I think for a lot of people, like I think there are 5 or 6 seasons available online. Like a lot of the older seasons you can't really see, which we used to watch on TV, but it's just one of those shows I feel like that you have to watch, and everybody enjoys it. Like, you can just, you know, like watch it with anyone and they like it. Finally, on Apple TV, we have 2 shows. I've watched the show called Bad Monkey, which I was quite into. I think with English content, for me, I feel I'm tending to like things on Apple TV. Like, I feel like they're coming out with really cool shows, and Bad Monkey was pretty good. I enjoyed that. Then I watched K-pop Idols, which is obviously a documentary about K-pop idols. It follows certain idols, and you know, that like following them in that time period and what they're doing and how things work and stuff like that. For me, I feel like I'm definitely interested in all Korean content, whether it's K-pop, K-drama, And I feel like documentaries are a really nice way to kind of see the other side, right? The BTS of it. And I would just love to like see the same for K-drama, that like we're seeing so many K-pop documentaries. I want something for K-drama next. I'm putting it out there. So guys, those are my September favorites, and next month I'm warning you, you're going to see a lot of Korean favorites because I'm spending close to 2 weeks in Korea. Very excited. You guys know the drill. Comment below with your favorites from the month, shows, food items, beauty items, movies, songs, anything you like. See you guys. Bye.